Put it here. What's in here? A bag of soil.
What's up, guys?
What's up, bro?
Back again with the ill behaviour.
Back once again with a renegade master. Oh, you can't sing that. Copyright.
You're going to end up in prison, mate.
Hopefully.
What's going on, guys? We're clapping our hands again because we are back for another one. We are doing an EV install on this one. We are changing the board. We have solar. So the customer will be driving their car with the big ball of fire in the sky.
I was so really wondering where you'll go with that
Yeah.
then.
Do you see what I mean?
The sun.
Yeah, that's the one.
Got
the
that.
sun.
Got that in the end.
We are doing a Zappi install. We are also changing the consumer unit inside the house because it is old and it lacks surge protection and RCD protection, and it's just starting to upgrade.
And it's yellow.
And it's yellow. I think it started off its journey as white.
Yes, I think so.
On this job today, we've got a load of EV Ultra. I think we've got 50 meters to put in, which is huge.
Yeah, that sounds horrible.
Yeah. We've actually got some linen clips though for this job, so.
Oh yeah, they're my new favourite things actually. They make it look so neat and easy to install.
Right, guys, let's show you this job. So, stand yapping for ages. Come on, Kate. Let's go. So we have got a white Zappi to go in between these two white garage doors. That would look lovely. That's the charger that they've got at the moment. Wire internally for that bit.
You haven't actually shown me the route yet, so
I'll show you the route.
Maybe
right,
I should follow.
You go in front of me. Right, so this drain pipe here, this is where we're going to come into the garage. Yeah, it's going to be just be clipped. Yeah, low down, all the way around there, all the way down here. We went through different cable routes and stuff. This is the neatest, the quickest, and just because the garden is full of plants and troughs and all this stuff. So, so we're going to come down, back around there. We've got to lift that one there. It's going to basically come down here, low down, might bury it, bring it up there, and the consumer unit is just the side of there. So,
come on in to my house, if I can get in.
We have an old 16th edition board there. We've got our doorbell transformer, we have the chime, we have our PV AC isolator, and our generation meter. Oh. Yes, that's the order of the day. Basically what we're going to start with is do an inspection test of the whole house, find out if we've got any problems, things like non-fire rated downlights, unearthed ovens,
switches,
showers, which are say 10.5 kilowatt running on 6mm on a 50 amp breaker, stuff like that.
Stuff we've seen before.
Yeah, the usual. So once we've done our inspection test, we'll start changing the board. We've also then got the EV cable to run in, so maybe I'll be in here changing the board when you'll be in, and then I'll be in the garden lifting that slab or something like that. Basically we've got 2 days for this job, so that should be a good one. Right guys, just a quick one. If you're ever working on a board which has got PV, battery, all that kind of stuff, make sure that you use this isolator to isolate the PV. On our particular one, the inverter, as soon as the AC power is stopped to it, it will stop outputting AC this way. So you wouldn't get voltage up here over here. I've just tested it. But yeah, always make sure this is off, because what you don't want to do is get a belt from the inverter thinking that you've turned everything off, and then obviously this is still on here, so.
On fire. Hello.
Hello.
Don't really know where to stand without. Oh. So yeah, we've got two inverters, one here, one here.
So what we're going to do is, in order to do our R1, R2 tests, what we're going to do is turn these DC isolators off, like so, to basically stop the PV from, you know, going to the inverter. I don't think we're going to get a shock anyway, because obviously the inverter stops outputting its AC when it stops receiving AC from the mains board downstairs. But we'll turn that one off as well. So. Yeah, turn the other one off, and then we will test, because that 20 amp switch, the supply basically comes in from the board around here, goes up into 20 amp switch and then back out, so it'll just be like a little
loop. Loops out from here to here.
Yep. So the highest reading for our R1 R2 is going to be
this one, that
one there. So Kate, if you want to be the loft rat,
always
go over there, turn that one off, and then top tip guys, don't forget to turn the DC back on, otherwise nothing's going to happen.
That's what I like doing, turning things off and forgetting to put them back on.
Shout out to Unilight as well. This is actually one of their smaller torches, but it is very...
That's mine up there on the metal. It's very good.
Okay, so you bought a head torch as well?
I know, I haven't put it together yet. I haven't figured out how to put it all together. I've just got a torch and a strap at the moment.
Yeah.
Sunny Boy. What a name.
They're quite good actually, Sunny Boys.
Oh, so sexist, isn't it? Why not Sunny Girl? Sunny Them. That's what you got to do now, we're in 2022.
Sunny They.
Sunny They. Oh dear. 0.21. So guys, just a little tip for apprentices, because we've all done it. If you're taking these screws out of the shower above a bath, always put the plug in, because I've done it a couple of times, but I was lucky that it didn't fall down. But the last thing you want to do is lose these little screws and then have to hide from your boss that you've lost them and bodge it with tape or something like that. Just like that. I did that on purpose, just for you to see. So yeah, basically always cover the plug hole. If there's no plug hole, cover it with something so these don't fall down, and you can put the shower back together.
Yeah.
So yeah,
nothing
top
worse.
Tips from Kate today.
Kate's top tips.
Top tip. But yeah, I don't want to put that on actually, because I want to have a look at the shower.
Right, Kate, what are we checking for?
We're checking the rating of the shower is sufficient compared to the cable size. Okay, well. Ooh, that's 10 mil, isn't it?
It certainly is.
And what do we have? 40 amp breaker?
40 amp breaker, yeah.
So that is sound.
What size shower is it?
Oh yeah.
So on that.
Oh, so 9 kilowatt.
So how would you work that out?
Power equals current times voltage, so 9,000 watts divided by 240.
Yeah.
Which I'm not a wizard, so I need my calculator for that. So.
Yeah.
Do you want me to put it back on?
Can do. I was just going to say basically that with the... Actually, yeah, take that off a second.
It comes off quite easy.
So on here, just make sure 9 kilowatt, you've got to make sure that that is either 230 or 240. So you can see there, look, it's got 240 on there, because sometimes what I've seen Sparkies do is they do 9,000 divided by 230, and then it'll give you a different reading. It'll only be slightly off, but if it's the difference between breaker sizes and stuff, you'll be a bit stuffed. So usually the element will have what voltage it's calculated at, because for example it'll be sort of 9 kilowatts if it's at 240, but if it's at 230 it'll be like 8.75 kilowatt. So it should sort of move with it. Kate's getting herself wet.
I've got a bit dripped on. Goodbye.
0.75. That would be a fail.
Still quite low, isn't it?
Hello. Yeah, 0.75. I don't like that. So we've got a bit of a short circuit somewhere on the system. So I'd just like to do IR first at the moment, just because everything's still inside the board. You may notice we have lack of lock-off kit here and here. This one we haven't done yet, but it's actually got an isolator outside of the meter cupboard, which is where we've isolated it. So I'll go and undo that. So you can do ZE. I should probably put that on the other setting that reminds you, well no, records the top value. So you see that max Z there.
Yeah,
Is that
I don't
focused?
think I've got that option.
You haven't, because you've got the
I've got bend
rubbish.
hand-me-downs.
Yeah, rubbish tester. But yeah, so you've got max Z there, which will record the height. So if I test that now, for example, so obviously it's going to remember the highest one on the top. Very handy.
You've also got the auto setting, which I'm jealous of, because I've got to go through each time I test an RCD and move the dial. This is so cool. I want this in my house. Just get rid of the spare bed and just set up a little train station.
We have EV Ultra 6mm from Doncaster Cables. Kate is going to take that out and break her back, not mine.
You reckon? Right,
Yeah.
mine, your handle in.
Hold on
Bent
then.
knee straight back. Hang on, I gotta pull my trousers up a bit. I could just roll it, couldn't I? Make it a bit more difficult for myself. Where do you want it?
Just on the floor.
Ready?
I thought you were just going to put it on the floor, to be honest.
I like
Pro.
a challenge. That's why I don't go to the gym, I just... We need like a big reeler for that.
Yeah, it's almost like we need one of those Renewables.
Runner Protect.
Runner-
What, the thing that goes... Can
Yeah.
you... Does it work for that? Is that
Yeah.
a bit weighty?
Works for everything, apparently. It's brilliant. We should get one.
Gains. Yeah, we should.
So I did the cable calcs as well, and it worked out to be literally you could have 48 meters, otherwise needed to do it in 10mm.
Oh, really? Did you work out or
so
just
as
use
you
the
pull
measure?
it, like pick it up and twist it as you go around. Do you know what I mean? Like rotate it. That's it. That's it.
That's it, girl.
But you
get
could
it.
just do it with the edges. Just pick the edges up between your finger and thumb like that, and rotate it. That's it.
How strong do you think I am?
Oh, that should be easy. There's nothing left on the drum.
I ain't got that finger grip. Ow. You should be doing this. Give me the camera, I'll film, you do this.
Don't get my bad side, which is basically all of my sides.
I'm out of breath. Whew, let's watch Ben do some work for once. Maybe next time we'll get two and have a race. So you can do it quicker.
Oh, it's spinning on its own, that's right.
Yeah, if you just pick it up with your fingers like that.
Joe, you should have.
You should have one of them reelers.
Yeah.
What are they called again?
Run Protect.
Run DMC. Send us one. I was watching Epic's YouTube video and he was showing this ultra cable and he had that reeler.
Send it to me,
Which is not
Gary.
as cool as
Do us a
Epic's.
solid, Gaza.
Yeah, come on, Gary. What? You tripped over that. Heave.
Ho!
Heave.
Ho! Right. Do you know, this looks very bizarre, but you've got to do it this way. You've got a busy main road, you might not be able to hear me.
So loud.
If you don't do it this way, what'll happen is you'll like get loads and loads of kinks in the cable. So it'll basically be going in on itself, and then the original rolls of what it was on the drum will start to appear, and it'll do like all of this sort of stuff, and
Which
it'll
is
twist out, and then you'll
not what
pull
you
that. So you want to try and keep it as flat as possible. So we've got to go around here, haven't we?
That's it, Ben. Do all the work for me and I'll stand here with the camera.
Yes, hello. I'm gone now. Out of the cabinet party. I was eyeing up Theresa May. I was in the queue like this. Trying to give the eye, didn't work. So now I'm just basically doing nothing with my life.
Boris is going to go change the boards. And I'm going to run this armoured cable in.
Yes.
So I've got to lift up this slab, which has been concreted in. So wish me luck. I'm going to go find some tools, maybe in his garage, and see if I can do that.
Do you want to do that hole through the wall so I know where I'm going?
Yup.
What I'm thinking is bring the cable up
There's a bush there.
like here. You might be able to do it in there. Because with the linion clips, you just need to get a 10mm drill bit.
Yeah, it should be right.
I mean, maybe.
Depends where we come out on the inside, innit?
And then just basically come across and come through there somewhere.
Ew, look what they've done there. Solar people. Just clipped the
That is
feed for
disgusting.
the AC up there. Disgusting.
Everyone. Next day here, actually it might even be 2 days later, we've had so many problems. It's like I'm playing a game of whack-a-mole every day. It's like I'll be doing a job and then the phone's ringing, it's just like, oh, answer that, whack that mole. Then a load of emails will come on. I'll try not to answer during the day, but sometimes you just got to because you like take a look and it's like urgent, whack that mole. Then like the same day, everything just goes wrong at the same time. And then like someone else with their storage heater, whack that mole. And then
Well, wasn't anything wrong with it, was there?
oh no, we had to just go and press OK because basically we installed it back in sort of May, June time.
There's actually a video on it.
Yeah, the video, that heater that we installed, if you haven't seen the video, you won't know what I'm on about, but we installed a storage heater, set it up for her, but obviously because she's turned it off and it's been off for so long, and now it's September, ended like going into October now, just turned it on and it's in her eyes given up an error code, but basically what it was, just need to press OK and set the date and time. So at that mole, and then this van here, the DPF filter, we're having major issues. It's like really blocked. Went into the garage three times. This will be, and then they cleared it yesterday and went to, well, Kate was driving here this morning and it decided to come up with the error code again. So it's still blocked.
And in limp mode, sounds fun.
So Kate's like on at risk of blowing the turbo up. It's just a nightmare.
It's all fun and games, isn't it, Ben?
It is, all the time. We love it.
Love it.
But yeah, Kate, do you want to show them? Do you want to show them your lovely work?
Yeah, I'll show them. Yeah, so it comes up with the drain pipe, same that size, so we keep it nice and hidden. Then we come up along the back of the joist here. And then I've used some all-round banding because we only had in-linion clips for this job, and obviously it's not going to work going through a joist. And then basically I'm going to drop it down here. And then I'm going to linion clip that again because they're just ace, we love them. Drill through and then come round. We've got a nice white Zappi here, which I haven't actually installed before. So yeah, we're going to come on this wall. So it should look nice once it's in. Should look nice.
I'm on a level. Ben's on a level. This is why we love linion clips.
Yeah, linion clips are just ace. This is where it goes up into the garage. I can't see the screen, so.
Can't you?
Stop touching my cables.
Caress it.
Caressing. Look at that.
Beautiful. And then basically
linion clips are just ace, aren't they? There we go, all the way around here. I can't actually see. We'll go all the way down here. Dig a nice trench along there. And then we go up behind the drain pipes, keep it nice and hidden. Not sure if you can see it very well. And then into the house there. It's quite sunny today actually, and it was very wet and windy yesterday.
It's such a clever sausage, or we get some filler in there as well.
Yeah. My face in the mirror was like,
Down I'll never notice.
You'll never know.
Right.
So yeah, we've literally just got the Zappi to do now, haven't we? So
I'm going to label that up. We've got the test results done, all the testing now. So yeah, we've just got a Zappi to install, commission, and then this job is done. And then we can, guess what, go back to the garage with the van.
yay!
No end of problems. It's because we do so many short journeys.
Locally.
Because we work locally, we don't ever need to go on a motorway. We don't ever need to do anything like that. So apparently, all these emissions and soot and everything just gathers inside something, has a little party, and then blocks everything up, and then it blows.
We know mechanics, are you, Ben?
Oh yeah, you can tell. I also need to reset that.
Oh, we actually turned the alarm off to the garage today, so I didn't wake up the whole neighbourhood.
Or whatever. It's giving us an error because we turned the power off yesterday. Oh, you wanna dance, baby?
I sing in.
Hello, Beth. What you doing here now?
What are you doing here now?
I'm trying to wrap this van out, and I can't remember where I've put anything. I'm trying to find my filling knife.
It's a filling knife.
Yeah, I know. I would call it
Scraper.
A scraper, but yeah, it's a filling knife.
You know, somebody showed me something once.
Oh, yeah.
Best way to fill something. Well, not the best. But
Why do you always do? Do you do it on purpose?
No, I actually don't.
Tell me, what is the best way to fill something?
Well, not fill something, but
Not fill something.
my friend's stepdad, he's a bit of an old
here
boy.
we go.
He told me
Right.
I was filling holes in my mate's walls because she was moving house and it was plasterboard.
Yeah.
And I got filler, and then he didn't have a scraper, so he gave me a big paintbrush, and I was like, "Are you taking the mick? Like, what's this for?" If you just brush it overfill it slightly, and it crumbles it away perfectly flat. And
I
you don't
bet
need
you, if
bit-
I were to try that now, it would look an absolute shambles.
Let's try it. He thinks we should try it.
Okay.
I do.
Let's just first off try and find a paintbrush on my electrician van.
I actually do have a paintbrush, but it's at home.
Where is my filling knife? If I were a filling knife, where would I be? Ben finds a filling knife.
So you have a filling knife, but
No,
not a
but oh
paintbrush.
look, I also have a brush.
Yeah, we'll use that. That'd be fine.
Never been used. Where is my filling knife? Right, I don't have a filling knife.
So we're
Silicone
gonna
will
have to
do,
get a
won't it?
paintbrush.
Silicone will do.
Let me see. I used to have a paintbrush. Let me see if I can find it.
I can't remember.
Don't know where I put it. Oh, I know.
Oh, I also
Hold
need.
this. I'll go find it.
I also need
I want to prove to you that a
this
paintbrush.
bad boy.
Brothers. I cut your head
As
out. Then.
we label our boards up with the label our boards up with the brother, so that it's all nice and neat.
Time for me to say the word goodbye, goodbye. Time for me to say that I'm done with you now. Time for me to say the word goodbye, goodbye. Time for me to say that I'm done with you now. Time to say goodbye, goodbye. Time to say goodbye, goodbye.
Hey guys, so we're all done here now. Car is charging.
Voila.
So you can see on here now what it's doing, if that's not blurred. So you can see it's generating 1.3 kilowatts from the solar. House is using 0.4 and we're charging the car at 3.5 kilowatts. So drawing 2.5 kilowatts from the grid. That'll change obviously depending on what charging mode he's on, what time of year, all that kind of stuff. We have said to him that he might be better off using batteries in future, so
something I
Might-
want to get into, isn't it? So
Yeah, so we've just done the course on that now, so we might be back to fit batteries at this particular house.
he's a nice gentleman,
But
isn't he?
he's
So
all done. He's all sorted, isn't he?
all
And where are we going to go now, Kate?
we go back to the garage to sort my van again.
Ah, yes, another trip to the garage.
They love us there. Hopefully they can unblock it again and hopefully redone it, but
Right, we're out. So we'll catch you on the next video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for everything, liking, subscribing, spreading the word, whatever you may or may not be doing to help. Like it,
Help us.
subscribe it, and all that stuff. And yeah, catch you on the next one. Poof.